So I reckon Shingo filled you in on how harder tricks get better scores. But you know what else does? Holding those tricks longer. I'll fill you in on the particulars. Hey, you made it. Well, almost. Did Dingo tell you how I won't give him the elevator key? Classic. I told him he'd have to blast mega hairs for it. Just couldn't bring himself to do it. Holding grabs or flips is a great way to keep that score ticking up. For that, you'll need big air. Me and the Lokes built this whole mini mega track for just such an occasion. How serendipitous. Holy, that was mega nuts. Now try moving around while holding your air to tweak them out even more. Okay, next up, we'll get you landing some held flip tricks. Held flip tricks are simple. Flip the board and just avoid catching it with your feet for as long as possible. Oh damn, I'm gonna have to figure out the word for 15 flips if you keep this up. Octuple, nonuple, decuple, what was I saying? I digress. Alright, I got a little challenge to put it all together. Get it started whenever you're ready. And remember to hold those tricks, get that air, and with a little luck, I'll find that elevator key to give you. Just don't tell Dingo.
My advice? Hit it. Back to the start. You got this.
Stellar work. Maybe Shingo and B really are dropping knowledge on you. Cool. I'll be in touch with the last part of the tour soon. Just gotta get a few things sorted. Later.
Nice times with Slappy, huh? He gave you the key and everything? Damn, what's a Shingo gotta do? Tell you what, I've got the info that'll give you the key to beating the old Slapster's most precious thing. His high score winning run at the House of Rolling Reverence. Head over to the Casper and I'll fill you in. Okay, our goal here is to max out your scores. Good thing I came up with a scoring system V uses to calculate your ripping and rewards. Remember, a sequence only ends when all four wheels touch the ground. The secret formula is a healthy dose of not quite. Good thing we have a session marker. All right, let's try with one of the new tricks I showed you. See? That's a pretty juicy sequence score, but it all feeds into line scores. They're a running tally of your recent sequence scores. Let's try to get a big line score and push your scoring limits. Don't forget your scoring fundamentals. Keep landing tricks to maintain your line score. You've only got so long when a sequence ends to land another one, or the line score will reset. Gotta keep the flow going. You are crushing it. Legendary line. But how does a line end? Let me give you the lowdown. Lines only end if you slam or when your multiplier runs out. Mix up your tricks and get that score up to keep the multiplier climbing. Let's give it a go. Remember, the multiplier goes up when you earn more score or land different tricks. Yeah, looks like you got scoring figured out. You're ready to go lay the smackdown on Slappy's sacred score. Keep those scores up, and don't forget to keep an eye on B's score calculations. She's programmed to provide real-time feedback. Okay, I've marked the Slappy soul-crushing challenge for you at the House of Rolling Reverence. Shouldn't be a problem for a scoring master like yourself. I've been talking a lot about score, but it's all about context. Crushing challenges or doing a contest run, super important. But if you're filming clips, trick choice and spot selection are important to express your style. The context here, though, is score. So, don't let me down. Okay, here's the deal. A few years ago, Slappy shut the house down during a contest with a killer run. He says it's an untouchable score, so people shouldn't bother trying to beat it. I say, use what you know, and show Unc what's up.
That's your cue.
Holy score attack! That's gonna make Slappy sick when he hears you crushed his all-timer. Slappy burns are always fun.
Yo, high score scorer. Shingo shared a clip of you crushing my benchmark at the Rollin' Revs. That's cool. Records are made to be broken, and Shingo still has to climb up to the Lokes roof spot. Time for more fun to wrap up the tour. It's just around the way. This spot for the final test of your multifaceted bag of tricks is nuts. The Parkade is an SV Loke favorite, full of DIY spots and obstacles on each floor. And just wait till you see the ender. Okay, this gauntlet will test everything you've added to your bag of tricks on the tour. Grinds, manis, flips, and all of them together. Each floor's got something a little different. The Lokes love this garage. Each floor is something cool to skate. Lots of it appropriated from the works yard. Bonus Parkade hill bombs to boot. So sick. Me and the Lokes busted out the old quick drop to offer up the perfect grind loop. Use it to show off your bag of tricks. You know, this all kind of reminds me of teaching a wee Shingo how to skate. Only you're actually good. Ooh, sizzle dingo burn.
Start over.
That grindage brings a tear to my eye. Barking trucks are my favorite pet sounds. Okay, let's get up higher for a heavenly manual trial next. I think they built this place in the 70s. Explains the funky shape, I guess. Doesn't explain the name, though. Maybe get V to search it up. The Lokes set up some obstacles for a tricky little Manny slalom. Careful, don't make a deadly descent. Oh yeah, don't forget, you can let go of the Manny and push for some more speed. But doing it all in one Manny would look a whole lot cooler. Damn, making the elders proud. That's a hell of a Manny, or wheelie as they were called back in the day. Okay, segue to the next challenge. Flips. Hope Shingo... Here's a good one. I taught Izzy the finer points of skating the ramps up here. Such a froth and grom. Damn near launch yourself clear off the parkade, down to the streets below. What a charger. Yup, these quarter pipes are perfect as turnaround transitions to keep your line going. Open up your bag and get trickin'. How about if I distract you with a Shingo story? Such a good kid. Watched him grow from a little ripper playing skate with strangers to filming epic parts for some heavy hitters. And now running the scene in San Van. He's the man. Just don't tell him I said so. I'll deny it.
again.
Absolutely nailed it. You gotta get V to show Shingo the footy so he knows you learned good. Okay, head up to the top for a nice palate cleanser, and get ready to wet your whistle for the real ender. Yup. Open up your bag and get... How about if I distract you with a Shingo story? Such a good kid. Watched him grow from a little ripper playing skate with strangers to filming epic parts for some heavy hitters. And now running the scene in San Van. He's the man. Just don't tell him I said so. I'll deny it. Absolutely nailed it. You gotta... Okay. Head up to the top for a nice... Yup, these quarter pipes are perfect as... Open up your bag and get trickin'. How about if I distract you with a Shingo story? Such a good kid. Watched him grow from a little ripper playing skate with strangers to filming epic parts for some heavy hitters. And now running the scene in San Van. He's the man. Just don't tell him I said so. I'll deny it. Absolutely nailed it. You gotta get V to show Shingo the footy so he knows you learned good. Okay, head up to the top for a nice palate cleanser. And get ready to wet your whistle for the real ender.
Ever feel like your life is spiraling out of control? Well, that's okay at this spiral staircase. And go. That's going to get you noticed.
open up your bag and get... How about if I distract you with a Shingo story? Such a good kid. Watched him grow from a little ripper playing skate with strangers to filming epic parts for some heavy hitters. And now running the scene in San Van. He's the man. Just don't tell him I said so. I'll deny it. Absolutely nailed it. You gotta get V to show Shingo the footy so he knows you learned good. Okay, head up to the top for a nice palate cleanser. And get ready to wet your whistle for the real ender. Me and the Lokes love this place. Nothing beats bombing down the spiral and putting your hand up on the ledge to swipe the bird debris off into the mug of whoever follows. I don't know why people don't do that anymore, but if you do, I recommend gloves. And don't follow. For real. You're gonna want to watch yourself on this one, and Pervitech will save you from the fall, but not to climb back up.
Giddy up.
Crushed it. But I'm thinking we need an ender. I've got an idea. I used to kick my feet up and ride Coffin down the ramps here. I promise that little anecdote is relevant. You'll see. Come on. Alright, coffins are real fun stuff. Let's just hit this small ramp to figure him out before the real ender. Drop a seshi. That ramp will send you flying if you hit it wrong. Pretty easy stuff. Just lay down on the board, impaling Vlad style. But hold on tight. Yeah, crushed it. Now for the Ender. Something gnar enough for curtains on this tour. Pop back up at that session marker. Alright, I got this idea from a gaming clip I once saw. Dude was playing some skate game and was doing the craziest thread the needles. The House of the Rolling Revs is the needle, and you're the thread.
Let's go.
Sick. I knew those ramps would come in handy. Needle threaded and no post-challenge coffins required. Hell yeah. Well, you did it. Stoked to see your bag bulging with skate trickery. Want to know a secret to keep it growing? Experiment. It doesn't hurt, there's no losing, and who knows, you might just come up with something new. Your very own NBD. Or check Skatepedia. It's a goldmine of knowledge. I'm signing off for now, but look for Shingo to drop his Expression Session tour soon. Peace.
Hey, it's me, Shingo. I'm here to take you on San Van's patented Express Yourself tour. It's the perfect way to put your new skater eyes and bulging bag of tricks to good use. We're gonna start over by a spot in Market Mile, my local hood. Let's roll.
Bang it. Yeah, burn it up.
Okay. First leg of the tour is a perfunctory warm-up sesh. Wouldn't want you pulling a hammy when we kick the tour into high gear. Flappy might have focused on growing your bag of tricks. But with this tour, we're about taking the pieces and putting it together to paint your own picture. I know the whole city is your canvas is cliche, but it's actually kind of true. You've got your paints and brushes, the canvas is before you, and now, we're gonna paint your masterpiece. Looking good. Now that you got your Manny legs working, I figure we can look at extending your trick sequences with Manny's. This here is a sweet ledge, or a high mani pad, depending on how you look at it. Let's start simple and just have you drop off the ledge to manual. Almost. You gotta find that sweet spot when you roll off to land in mani. Almost. You gotta find that sweet spot when you roll off to land in mani. Almost. You gotta find that sweet spot when you roll off to land in mani. Fire! Now let's get you cooking with gas. Instead of rolling off, flip off and land in mani. Get cooking. I'd reload that session marker and try again. Nice. Okay, now, let's step up the tech factor. Flip into mani, then flip out of it. Grade A tech and great for crushing the scoring algorithm. Hey, I'm not sure of your intentions, but this challenge kinda needs a flip in and out of mani. Feeling it? Yeah, dog, that was sick. It's dope seeing you put it all together and unleashing the power of the manual trick connector and sequence extender. Hey, want to know the best way to keep your spots from getting blown up? Make them in hard-to-reach places. The next stop is a down-low special. But trust me, it's worth it. Let's roll. The DLC, you know, the crew I roll with, they love Sandvan's elevator strike. Keeps the lurkers out of this spot. Gotta commit to the climb to feel the grind. That's borderline cheesy. Sorry. The DLC love the low-key tech vibes of this spot. It's perfect for what's on the menu. Flips, grinds, and manis as the secret sauce.
Go! Crush it.
Don't be scared, the boss can't be defined. Pounds never sharp on CP time. I just wanna dance on CP time. How many of them did I leave behind? How many times did I make them know? Why they wanna disrupt, kill my flow? How many times did I switch time zone? But the LD will always be home. Cause I've been all around town, they studying drown as these sounds coming. I've been on a high, low, free souls go only where the love is. But I've been having mood swings, mood swings, mood swings, mood swings. Mood swings, mood swings, mood swings. Oh, you scandalous, what did she find? Nothing but a text and a boy she mine. Blow it all up on CP time, cause you been nothing like the way he described. How many times did it all occur? If you got a pick, then you better choose her. Passers by, wanna see the pot stirred and the mood gets swung in reverse. Cause I've been all around town, they studying drown, sounds coming. I've been on a high, low, free souls go only where the love is. I've been having mood swings, mood swings, mood swings.
Yeah, dog. You're locking fully into those longer sequences. Tech lords and score counters rejoice. Okay, here's the deal. We're gonna head to a spot back by the vault to put a capper on this leg of the tour. Get ready to drop some manis. Literally. Yo, just wanted to say I'm stoked on how you're showing up and showing out at the local spots. Feels good to have another Ripper adding to the local scene, stirring things up with some new eyes and a fresh bag of tricks. Alright, see this drop? It wants to make a manual connection with that rail. Think you can do it?
It's go time. time for another go.
Oh yeah, what a matchmaker. That rail and drop just made a love connection. Okay, Shredder. This leg of the Express Yourself tour is over. Slappy's got you covered for the next part. He wants to teach you about some street crabs. Just humor him. I'll catch you later.
Yo, my friend, what's up? The Slapster's back to take the reins for this part of the tour. Shingo gonna teach you tweak grabs? Nope, that's my forte. Let's roll and do some at Shingo's hallowed street spots. You gotta learn the method. Alrighty, check out this AR skater's method air. They took a basic backside grab and then tweaked their body mid-air to make it a method. Try tweaking mid-air. You'll see there's a method to the madness. Warming up before getting learnt up is a smart move. Let's have a little refresher sesh on grabs. Nice one. Let's get back up there for some frontside. Time to go full frontal gravity with this one. Front, yeah. Now let's take those basic airs and tweak them into a new grab trick. A modified grab is as easy as doing a basic grab and then moving your body mid-air. I mentioned methods before. Seems like a good place to start. Chest out, knees bent, fully methoded. Sweet. Well, if it worked backside, how about frontside? Tweak the board forward for a stiffy. So stiff, so sick. Want to know a way to get bigger airs? Bigger drops. Like this spot up on the skateway. It's perfect for giving you the time to work those tweaks. The spot's just up ahead. Shingo's gonna be so bummed when I send him the footy of you busting out super tweak grabs at his precious street spots. I love his dedication to doing things proper and all, but sometimes the kid needs to lighten up and let his tweak flag fly. Shingo and the DLC love this spot, but they skate it all wrong. They roll at it from down below. I say, huck into it from up here. Tweak from above.
Hit it.
That was perfect. I've got V sending Shingo the clip right now. The dingo's gonna be bummed that we desecrated his banks. Sweet. Thanks. Alright. Enough with these street grab spots. We need to get to some proper transitions to blast some lofty and fully bionic tweaked airs. Hey, I was wondering, has Shingo said much about me? I know he likes to give me the gears, but it's cool. We're family. He practically grew up in my old skate shop back in San Vanalona. I figure him working me now is payback for the years of tough love we used to give him back in the day. I deserve it. Hey, if I tell you a secret, will you keep it? Shingo pushed wrong foot when he was a kid. It took a session at the old community center with a visiting Canadian pro skater that curbed his faulty foot pushing. True story. Mention it next time he tells you to do it proper. This is the spot, tailored and crafted to air blasting perfection. Let's get started with one of those tweaked or modified grab tricks you've been learning. Okay, time to air out your dog. We're talking 1-foot airs. Who knows, maybe no foots. Let's start with a chill one, a frigid air. Appliance salesmen rejoice. You successfully landed a frigid. Want to know what's really cool? Do it with the other foot. I get the name of this new one isn't as sexy as a frigid air. I mean, a 1-foot air is pretty unoriginal. But at least you're growing that old bag of tricks. Sick. Now that you've run out of feet, what air is left? You guessed it. It's time to get no-footed. Take both dogs off the board and air them out. No foot, no problem. Nice work. It's sesh time. Give you a chance to put it all together in a proper roll around. Oh yeah, don't forget you'll get a different trick when you tweak frontside or backside. Give it a shot if you're feeling adventurous. Rolling Waves is the... Wait, this is a family tour. It's the best. It's got bowls and funky transitions for days, with a street area to keep the shingos happy. Why don't you sesh for a bit while I get your big ender air prepped? You know, I love this part. That extra bird over there was my first shop when I moved here. Hell, I spent the first 3 weeks here sleeping on the roof. Nothing beats the great outdoors. Except a giant roll-in. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. Nailed it, but I'm lagging. I've still got a couple more things to move for the end of air finale. How about putting some work in on some of those new airs while I get my stuff sorted? Spoiler alert, the rooftop is almost ready for action. Just moved the old couch and found some SV bucks in it. My lucky day. Ought to go buy a scratcher. Well, what do you know? You're done with the challenge, and I'm done prepping the ender. Serendipity is my superpower. Hey, what do you think about doing a final no-foot air? You'll love it. The guy that invented them has cajillions of followers. Maybe if you post a good one, you'll get your own flock.
Send it. Quick restart.
flippin' T-poses. That was so sick. You reached the heavens with that one. Get ready to get followed. Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for letting me hijack this part of the tour. Shingo's gonna take over now, but I'll see you around soon enough. Have fun and keep rolling.
Hey, figured you'd be down for a little impossible scavenger hunt. Apparently the trick was invented in San Van. Well, not really, but there is a photo in an old zine of the first one ever done here. Everything was an NBD back in the day. Trick's been blowing up my feed lately. Figured finding the OG spot would make for a good clip. The photo was pretty jacked and old, but the spot looked kinda underground. Let's put my geoguesser skills to the test and try to scope it out. You're heating up. Slappy always says, Sandman's canal sure beats the root canal. I'm unaware of his meaning. Alright, spots around here somewhere. Try a little session in the area to see if it activates my geo-guessing instincts. I think we're getting closer. I feel a tingle. Oh my god, I'm pretty sure that's it over there. Let's recreate the shot and see. Oh yeah, this part always tripped me up. Remember, sick. Well, you got the trick down, but bad news. My geoguessing skills are off. That's not the spot in the zine. Got another spot in Brick Switch that might be it. It's got those underground vibes. Let's head over. That old Stalefish building has some gnarly spots. Especially the loading bay. Shame the hood is mostly just kids who don't skate. Wonder why they don't have the skate bug. ever check out a Land Sharks game? I've never been inside. Haven't had a reason to go yet. Or tickets. Okay, looks sufficiently underground. Feeling pretty much like the photos. Maybe they're doing an impossible onto something. Try using an impossible to get into a grind. See how it looks. SOTY doesn't stand for Slam of the Year. Try again. Definitely gonna be impossible to tell if this is the spot. Perfect. Wait, not perfect. This isn't the spot either. Where the hell is this place? Okay, get this. Shingo just messaged about this spot. He heard you're getting impossible clips at underground spots. Says that if we're looking for the OG spot, check out Eelside. Eelside? I didn't even know they reopened it. Oh man, you even gotta hop a fence? Opportunity awaits those that hop. Yep, that's the spot for sure. The DIY shrine is a pretty sure sign. Alright, let's get that clip. Hell yeah, doing the elders proud. Wait. Whoa, this tunnel's fully loaded. Have those guys been gatekeeping me? Let's go one-up some of their ABDs. Twist away those gates of steel. Damn, take a look at this place. Must have got an 80s makeover for Heritage Month. Oh snap, you're done already? Okay, I got a few more ABDs deeper into the tunnel. Let's go check them out. Hey, cool! Says here they called this eel side because of an eel infestation when the tunnel flooded in the 80s. Let me know if you spot any tunnel snakes. Finish spicing up those already been done, huh? Got a few more to bang out. Killing it! Guess Slappy and his historians are gonna have to add a new chapter to Eelside. Enough of these one-off NBDs. We're gonna put them together in the ultimate Eelside NBD line. Let's shut this sucker down. Time to take care of business. You know the deal. You got this.
Are you waiting for a formal invitation to continue? Give it another try.
Shingo and Slappy now. Can't wait to see their faces. So I talked to Shingo. Turns out the spot's been there all along. I guess I need to take the Skater Eyes tour. I could have sworn the doors were closed though. Whatever, I'm Steph coming back to explore some more. Maybe I'll see you around.
Kind of grabs you by the boo-boo, doesn't it? Verified. Get after it. You're smoking. Dak's fun fact. OG local Jimbo Dak used to do gymnast slams, but due to an industrial accident, he no longer does them. Out of respect to Jimbo, the Daks have retired the trick to the rafters. No one does gymnast anymore. Gone and kind of forgotten. If you like a little challenge in your challenges, then this is the sesh for you. My advice? Hit it. Let's give it another go. Get it and got it. Nicely done. jiggling the wires work? This stud puts the theory to the test. Get jiggly with it. That's your cue. Microphone check 1, 2. What is this? Nice job, it works. she'll suck. Harsh. That looked brutal. Was it? Possession is 9/10 of ownership. You've gotta want it to own it. This one's a bit trickier. And go. Taking care of necessary business. Diligence.
Hey, I got a job for you. It's easy money. Me and the Lokes just finished installing some fresh coping on some sky-high spots, and we need someone to test them out. All you gotta do is skate and do some inverts.
Did you get a free bowl of soup with that tea? Next one is a make. That's a tasty palate over there. Leg pushing.
Casper's got a great pool up on the roof. Perfect place to get started. It's got a death box, another death box, and another death box, a diving board. It's got everything. Hey, I was wondering, do you like fishing? Most good coping inspectors do. Must have something to do with the catch and release. Like how you catch the coping and then release it when you're doing an invert, also known as a hand plant. But I digress. Made it up. Nice. Okay, you gotta get a little touchy-feely with this coping, but don't worry, it's all part of the official inspection process. You know how to do an invert, right? All right. Enough BS. I'm gonna need you to go FS, front side. Dope. Looking over your shoulder to spot the landing can be scary. Work orders in. We need a buttload of inverts. Stat. Client's not happy with your progress. I guess I'm the client. So, how about an first work order complete? But before we go to the next job site, you've got some legally mandated break time. You know what that means. Session time. Nothing more relaxing than a death box. Enjoying your break? It's almost over, so get your relaxing in. Time's ticking. You are so relaxed. You're ready for the next job site. All right, next spot's a little bit away. Workplace safety says you gotta limber up before returning to work after a break. Kinda lame, but rules are rules. And one of the rules is to get a bunch of points.
Got anything for that bike rack? The next grind is yours. I do admire your resilience. As a member of Sandvan's rolling class, you always have the right of way.
Made it! The shortcut to the job site is up there. Gotta climb. Maybe limbering up was a good idea after all. Oh, I forgot to mention part of the job description. Inspector must perform tweaked hand plants to provide additional confidence and coping stability. Keep that one in your noggin for later. Hey, this coping inspector gig reminds me of a side hustle a friend used to run back in the day. If you found a pool in need of emptying, you just call her, and for a discreet fee, get it dehydrated. She ran it for a while till the trespassing and vandalism tickets added up. I wonder whatever happened to Sammy. She'd have made a good team with a coping inspector like you. Psych! Okay, before you get mad, this isn't workplace hazing. It's just the best way to get there. You're gonna want to huck a spready for the gap. Damn. Anything for the job, huh? What do you say we try out that tip from the job description and hit a few tweaked plants? Just like those modified grabs I ran you through. Should be easy to get a nice flow with this spot, just as long as the coping holds up. First up, you remember the methods. You know that modified grab we talked about a bit ago? Crushed it. Now for the stiffy. How's that coping feeling? Alright, let's get some extra pressure on these bad boys with a 1-footer. Hey, nice work. Seems like everything's copacetic. Aw, damn. Time for another legally mandated break. Get out there and relax. And that's an order.
Lesser known facts, poor evil. They got no reason, like short people. No offense, his feet would burn brass. Whenever he walked on the street, it turned glass. On his lucky rat's paw in the crap drawer. All the world's a stage with the trap door, slack jaw. Logic to keep your mind in the project. Drop the check, the job is to chop neck. That's just payback for no sight though. They don't know like
Phew, close call. That's definitely not up to code. Let me get a work order in to get it fixed. But remember, you're still on break. are fully relaxated. Job well done, Chief. That there's some ingenious placement, all right. Get to huckin'.
Mission through the pictures with the guys. Put a rhythm on your driven, do you drive? Sweet vanilla, feel it, have a giggle when you fly. Precision deliver, music on my soul is intertwined. It's a struggle, so we strive. Hey, so bold, two-step groove beneath the light. New trends soon to be behind. New sense fusing till the tide. Ends when you press the glass. New sense alive.
How's the view?
Smooth landing. We're almost to the next job site. Well, would you look at that? It's legally mandated break time again. You know the deal. Get relaxing. Found another loose one? Hey, aren't you supposed to be on break? Well, whatever. I'll make sure it gets fixed. Okay, break's over. Now that you're fully relaxed, you're ready to inspect the uninspectable. It's down there. You gotta take the drop. Many have tried, but so far, no one's been relaxed enough to become one with this coping. Just look at it. It's high as hell.
Giddy up.
Holy crap. Did you look down? That was nuts. And with that, you've achieved perfect work-life balance. So you've got that going for you, which is nice. Keep tickling that coping. Laters.